His name is Enzo. We call him Zoe. He's about 4 months old. I got him from the Oregon Humane Society. He's a black, short hair American cat. He's adorable. He's super annoying though, because he's in a biting phase, so all he does is bite and play. But he's really high energy. He cuddles. He's friendly. I try to walk him as much as I can. He doesn't like it. He enjoys being around Pancake. We're trying to mend the relationship a bit.
That was my next question.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's like when he was really, really little, he didn't care. But now that he's like knowing he's a cat, he's starting to get a little spooked. But we had him together the other day while we were doing like team stuff, and he got comfortable after a while.
Has he come to any practices or anything?
He came to one because someone watched him for me after the practice because we left. It was kind of a pain in the ass because like catching a litter box, like he's always hungry because he's growing. So I'm never doing that again. But he chilled with Kai. He was cute. He was just sleeping. But
what made you decide to make an Instagram for him?
I didn't do that. My sister did it. I didn't want to do that. I have no involvement in it. I don't know the password. I don't know. That's not my business.
Put that off to.
This is turning into an expose.
Yeah. So it's not like a Meg Pancake thing where like he has his own management team and all of that.
My sister does that. I don't do that.
The Portland community definitely loves animals though. Like, have you gotten a lot of feedback on Enzo's newfound fame?
A little bit, yeah. I think people clearly like him, which is cute. I like the support.
So how do you feel like you guys came out of those? Obviously both losses, but how do you feel like you guys came out of the last two games?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously against LA it was a close fight, but I still think there's a lot for us to learn from. Honestly, like, I think we kind of need to just come together at the end of the games. We were doing such a good job in the beginning, finishing games, and obviously throughout the season we lost Sarah Ashley. You know, we've had some touch and go injuries like that, and I think we just need to stay more connected towards the end of games and just kind of have that confidence. I think we had the confidence to finish in the beginning, and I think we're kind of losing that a little bit, which sometimes it happens, but I think we do a good job at regrouping because we do have a lot of love for each other and we do try to stick together on and off the court.
Well, the fact that you kind of had that comeback against the Fever and cut it to 7 at that point and could have gotten it to 4 if that call hadn't been reversed like that. You know, you guys are staying in these games.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, these are teams we haven't beat LA, but like we've beat the Fever once. Like we know we can do it. So no matter how much we come back or not, it's still going to be very frustrating to lose.
I know you and Sarah Ashley are very close friends. You guys were two of the first players who were here back after the expansion draft. You know, I guess obviously like on the court she's a big player to lose, but emotionally, how do you rebound from her not being on the court with you guys anymore?
Yeah, I mean it stinks. Like she's such a good basketball player, but she also just brings a lot of energy on and off the court. And honestly, I think I feel sad for her that the season got cut early, but I think as someone who, we share a common faith, I think that she understands that, God's got her, and I think there's a lot of peace within understanding that. So she honestly seems in good spirits, and that makes me happy.
How's it been having Nika around the last couple of days?
Well, I just met her today, so...
You never crossed paths before?
Never met Nika before in my life, but you can tell that she's a sweetheart, and just having one conversation with her, I can tell she's going to fit with us pretty well. I mean, I think they did a good job of nitpicking like good personalities, and I can tell she's a good person just from a couple conversations. I think the girls are excited to have her here, and just getting to know her so that when next season she's ready to go, we already kind of have that bond is going to be really cool.
As the season's gone on, how often do you guys get recognized out in Portland, and like what is that just that community feedback been like with Portland?
Yeah, I think we do get recognized a decent amount. I think the Portland fans are super respectful too. Like I've noticed, like we'll get recognized, but like it'll be more of a quick interaction if they know like we're doing something or we're with family, or sometimes like we'll take pictures, and like I think we do a good job of trying to interact with our fans, but they also do a really awesome job of, I don't know how to explain it, like respecting us and our time and stuff like that, and I really appreciate that from them. But I love when they try to interact. I think it's not hard to be respectful to your fans and give them the time of day. So I try to make sure I do it. Actually, I've been with my family these last couple of days, and we've had a couple interactions, and it was cool for them because my family took the bus to come to the game, and they met another group of people wearing the 21, and they were wearing the 21. So I think they were all kind of like, "Are you a fan? How do you know Emily?" And they're like, "Well, that's my sister. That's my, you know."
They were at the Smarts game.
Yeah, both. They were at the last couple of games. So they thought that was really cool, and they were like, "Is this like happening all the time?" Like, so for people to treat my family well, that makes me really happy and feel really loved.
Is that kind of a cool, like, adjustment to being here where, you have a lot more of a featured role and you're a lot more one of the players that's like out front and center among the team as opposed to like earlier on in your career when you weren't like one of the main like people that was like one of the faces of the...
Yeah, a little bit. I think also though, honestly, like when I played for DC, we had a really cool fan base too. Like I was in the city for so long that I definitely, made friends with people who were fans of the team and stuff like that. I think as the WNBA gets bigger, that's where the interactions are becoming more and more. Because the difference between my first season was that there was a lot less crowd around the league. From now, I think it's just a lot more people love watching the WNBA, which is awesome. That's what we do it for, right? To grow and gain the support and the love. So partial, and I think partial is just from the clout of the W.